it's all in my head. Cause no, you're the one for me. These voices that taunt me as I lay in bed. Won't let you in out, they're no good for me. I rule by my heart and it's my these doubts drown out. Being a
They all look good, to be honest.
So we had a really good walk around with the bailiff, which is very important for learning about all the different swims available to you. Sadly, we came 10th in the draw, which is not good at all. We were left without any of our top 7 choices. We only had a couple of swims to choose from. But we have landed a fairly good swim anyway. We're in a swim called Dunkirk. Now this swim is known for having pulled out some pretty big fish in the past, so there are some good opportunities still available. I've got some rods out on the water now. I've got one rod down the left-hand margin, about 8 wraps out, and I have 2 rods out, about 16 wraps out towards Tea Party 2. So hopefully that'll get us a couple of fish. It's time for dinner now, but we'll catch up with you soon.
Good morning, it's the first morning here at Gigantica, and what can I say, other than coming out 10th in the draw yesterday, our moods have completely changed this morning. The fact that we've got a 39.5 pound common sitting in the retention sling. It came early last night, it came off our far right hand rod out towards the middle of the lake. We got it in, we called round the bailiff and he said to us just to sack it, put it in the margins, and we're going to get some pictures in the morning. So I'm just joining a final cup of tea. I think I want to put a bit more bait out on the spot and then we're going to get it out and get some pictures. It's been in the retention sling since last night. It's now this morning, just waiting for the rain to stop, but I couldn't help but notice all the poo basically, but it's all been all the manila that we put in last night, so it's been doing the job. There we go, first fish of the trip, 39.5 pound common, known as the Korda social common. Off to the start, we put 5 kilos of bait out, manila, sticky manila bait with a single wafter over the top. And this is what came of it. What an absolute stunning fish. There we go. One final look at her before she goes back. Hopefully it's the first of many. It's just been the first night, so we've still got a whole week to go. There's been a couple of other fish out around the lake. I'm going to put her back and go and see what Ian's got. What an absolute stunner. Okay, off she goes. So we've just put that common back. Thought I'd come around and see Ian in Tea Party 1. You had a good...
Yeah, 35.4 mate.
35.4, you've had a good night though, haven't you?
Yeah, 5 altogether now.
Right, this being the 5th one?
This is the 5th one, yeah.
What an absolute stunning mirror.
So we've had a bit of a quiet day down our end of the lake. Rained pretty much all day so far, but we've just come around to Turtle's Corner because we heard there is some good news at this end of the lake. So, Jason, would you like to show us what you've got? So, Jason, what a beautiful mirror. Can you tell us how you caught it?
Middle rod, a little, what did I have it on now? Wafter, 18mm wafter tip with slow sinking corn, size 4 curve, 15 pound RQ2.
Nice. And how much did she weigh?
37 pound on the button.
Very, very nice. Excellent catch.
about to have a shower. About 15 minutes late for dinner now. £37 mirror. Couldn't get any better than that, could it? Except for I'm gonna stink when we all sit and have dinner. You wanna go, didn't you? Roll on the 50s.
We've just come back from dinner, had a really nice dinner. Anna got the rods out really quick. It's been such a dreary day today. I mean, it's been overcast all day, but it's not going to dampen our spirits. Some of the guys have had a really productive day. Jason down in Turtles has had quite a few out, and also Ian over in Tea Party 1 has also had a few out today as well. Up our end of the lake, nothing has been showing, but like I said, it's not going to dampen our spirits. We've baited up heavily tonight. Last night we had that 39.5 pound common, so hopefully we'll be having something out again tonight. It's Anna's turn next on the rods, so we'll be seeing you again, or Anna will be seeing you again next, hopefully with a fish in our hands. So not a lot happened for us in Dunkirk last night, but what we did here was a lot of crashing fish out in front of us, out towards Billy's and along that far round margin. And it got to about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and I heard this rip-roaring take round by Billy's. So I left Anna with the rods, packed up my gear, went over to see Jason, and he bagged himself a 39 pound mirror. Managed to get a couple of snaps last night, but we're going to go around now and get some proper footage for him. Also last night I've just heard that over in the Poo a 49 pound common has come out, so straight after I've done Jason and Billy's, I'm going to head over to the Poo and get some pictures for that. I'll see you soon.
Like a muzzer caught on a blowback rig. Nice. You done? Yeah, beautiful fish, great fight. Oh, hopefully I'll get plenty more. There we go. Magic.
So I've loaded up my bike. I'm on the way around to the Poo. Oh, bumpy bit. To get some pictures of Phil and his 42 pound common. And Ian in Tea Party 1 has just given me a call to say he's pulled out the first 50 of the trip. So we get some pictures of Phil first and then off the Tea Party. Well done, boys. My bike, got round to the Poo, and Phil, what have you got for us?
A lovely common 42.5.
42.5. Whereabouts that come from in the lake?
8.5 wraps just up off the margins here.
Oh, okay. Same sort of spot Kenny had his from last time. So it's a spot that obviously does well in this lake.
Yeah, he had a 46 I think off of there last time. I've had a 30 off there also on the first night, so that's good. Yeah, starting to up the bait now, so I'll probably put about 3 kilos in. So they're on the Manila now, so we're going to get some more, I hope.
Brilliant. I'll trust your sticky Manila.
Yeah.
Right, let's get out and have a
Definitely.
look.
It's mixed up.
You it's enough, no, didn't you?
Yeah, come to midnight last night. There she is, beautiful common. Off the margins, gonna bait up a bit more tonight. Start stepping it up a bit, hopefully one of the lovely 50s will come my way. Beautiful fish.
No tongue.
Right, off you go. Probably going to soak now the last bit. Beautiful.
So I just got Phil's fish back and I thought I'd come round to tea party where Ian has got a spectacular 52 pounder. They've already done the pictures on the bank, so we're not going to get it out on the bank for a second time. We're going to do everything in the water this time. You ready, Ian?
I think so. It's going to be a bit lively.
Right, let's do it.
Right, it's fish number 11, one known as a hammer apparently, 52 pound on the button. Well chuffed with this one. Been a long time coming.
Since Ian's 52 pounder, haven't really done a lot today. We've reeled in the rods and I've just let the swim just rest free of lines, so there's no angling pressure kind of now up this end of the lake. I'm hoping that's brought the fish back down this way, but you never know. We've just come back from dinner, had a really nice dinner cooked by the guys, and I've put all 3 rods straight out on those spots with a first cast. I've tried to do as minimal disturbance as possible to the swim, and I've put baits out today with a throwing stick. So only about 50 to 100 baits on each spot, but just enough to top it up. Things are looking promising for tonight, but this is French fishing, a Gigantica as well, so you never know what's going to happen. Good morning guys, it's Tuesday morning. Not a productive night for us last night, but what more can I say than it was such a beautiful night. I mean, there was no cloud cover at all and all the stars come out. So we sat for quite a long time out by the rods and just sort of admiring what was in front of us. Eventually this moon came up and it left a bit of a haze across the lake, and it was just a really nice setting to finish off yesterday. Unfortunately for us though, no fish. Had a good phone call this morning though from Phil over in the poo, who's pulled himself out another 47 pound mirror. So I'm just going to have a quick cup of tea, pack up my gear and then head over to see him this morning.
This one was caught last night, midnight again. On this time a white manila wafter. I have been baiting up with manila, but I've been washing them out with Baileys. Great bait, bit of oil in there as well, soaking them for 24 hours, swabbing them out. And yeah, this one ripped off last night. Excellent fight. What a stunning fish. Right, so far it's the fourth fish of the trip. A real lively mirror. Still waiting to find out which name it is, but they seem to be getting bigger. We had a 30, followed by a 42.5, then a 34 730 last night, followed by this 47. Absolutely stunning. All good hook holds. We'll go through the baiting in a minute. Let's let her go. Excellent.
So just while we was doing the pictures for Phil over in the poo, Ian come round and just told us that he had another fish from Tea Party 1. So we've just come for a walk round to Ian's swim and we'll have a look, see what he's got.
It's fish number 13. Haven't weighed it yet, so we're going to give her a weigh, see which goes. It's been quiet last night. Thought I should have had a bite, so recast all 3 rods, and this one rattled off 10 minutes after a recast. 4.6. £34.6, so hopefully they're starting to get back on the bait. 13, pretty quiet night last night. A small one at 8:30. Nothing through the night. Felt like I should have had a fish, so had a recast on all 3 rods this morning, and 10 minutes later this one's rattled off. £34.6, so hopefully they're starting to get back on the bait again. So same thing as I've been doing all week. Be scattering the manila boilies. I'm just fishing 3 white manila wafters, topped off with a little bit of yellow corn. It seems to be doing the do.
It's been a sort of a funny day really. We saw Ian this morning with that beautiful common that he had. We wanted to get in the beach. There was a lot of fish down in here last night and there was a lot of boshing around and we've seen some fizzing up against that damn wall, but earlier Danny shut it due to a snag in the middle. The guys come over, the bailiffs, Andy and James came over in a boat, managed to pull that snag out, so me and Anna made the snap decision to quickly move from, where were we? Dunkirk into the beach. We've moved all our gear, we've been working together. Anna's at the moment found a good spot and putting a good bed of bait out, and I'm going to be prepping the rods. It's getting close to 5 o'clock, sort of time for dinner, so we're going to get the spots ready, go get something to eat, and then we're going to come back and get the rods out for the night. I think this change is going to pay off. There's nothing showing in the middle of the lake, but there is down our end, so you never know.
You wanted one, what I got, oh. So move it, move with me on the floor. I see you running out of time.
Paid off. Our move to swim the beaches has pulled us this little beautiful common. 23.5 pounds. Can't ask for better than that for my first Gigantica common.
Just feel the beat taking over. So lose it, lose all control. Oh, I need you running out of time.
Last night over on the road lake, had this almighty roar coming from the main lake. James came round this morning and just confirmed that Fudgies has been caught at an £80 mark. So everyone's packed up, come over to the main lake, let's take a look.
Come closer, oh, 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 oh. Come closer, oh, 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 oh. Come closer. Oh, 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 oh. This is what we dream of. This is what we dream of. Oh, 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 oh. This is what we dream of. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah. Woo! Get in there! Woohoo! Oh yes!
He's like daddy.
Nice shot.
You know that when he was daddy.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Finito.
Well, thank you very much, Jake and Danny, there for letting me take part in that and being part of such a special moment. Fudgies at £80 out of the stink. Wow, what an achievement. Right, I'm gonna head back round to my swim now. I'm gonna get the rods back out, get some bait over the top and get myself another fish. It's filled me with loads of inspiration to work my socks off to get that something special.
Lucky enough to pick number one out the hat, even though I did let everybody go before me, so I did pick the last ball out the hat. So far this week I've had 13 fish up to 37 pounds 8, 33 pound common and another 37 pound of the rest have been sort of 28, 29. Fishing's really good. I'm fishing 2 rods, 80 wraps into the soft sort of silt, debris, whatever you like, and then I'm fishing my left hand rod at 17.5 wraps to the far margin, and this is the rig that I've been catching on. I have had a little change. I was using 15 pound IQD rig. I have now moved it over to 20 pound Korda camo braided hook link. I'm using a 16mm wafter tipped with a slow sinking maize. I've got that whipped D-ring style, small tungsten putty, figure of 8 loop under a tungsten anti-tangle tube, and then I've got that clip to a hybrid quick change clip, 3.5 ounce lead, gravel tungsten dark matter tubing. That's where we are. Common, 22 pound on the rigs that I showed you earlier. 10 minutes after coming back from a lovely barbecue, margin rod gone. Good skills.
Not a very productive evening here for us last night, unfortunately. We did in fact lose one due to a snag, which is very unfortunate, but it happens. A bit quiet all around the lake really over the last couple of nights, but we do have some good news.
Yeah, not much has been going on, but Jason over in Biddy's has just come around and told us that he's put one in the sack. So we're going to reel in the rods, rest the swim for a bit. Me and Anna are going to go and take a look and see what he's got.
So we've just come around to Billy's swim. Could you just tell us what you've caught, Jason?
Yeah, 34 pound 8 ounce mirror. Been a bit of a wait. Same spot as I had before, straight out towards the clearing. Got 2 trees in the out towards Tea Party 2.
Yeah.
Swapped to a smaller hook bait this time. Just try something different because haven't been having much luck, but this came about 11 o'clock last night. Very welcome.
Sounds good. Yeah, sometimes mixing it up really makes a difference. Proper boiler
If we trade a heart for heart, then we'll never be whole together. If we trade a heart for heart, then our souls will be lost forever. So I'll never let you go. Never let you go. I'll never let you go. Never let you go.
Just on my way around to the main lake to have a chat with Jake, catching fudgies the other day, and Ian in Tea Party 1 was hooked into a fish, so I quickly got the camera out, managed to get him landing that fish. I think we'll stick around and see what else he's got in the sling.
If we trade a heart for heart, then we'll never be whole together. If we trade a heart for heart, then our souls will be lost forever. Keep your fingertips close to mine, close to mine, close to mine. Keep your fingertips close to mine, close to mine.
That nice little comment that I saw him land a second ago. I'm going to carry on round to the main lake to see Jake in the stink and find out what bait he's been using to catch that special fish, fudgies, the day before yesterday.
I'll never let you go. Never let you go.
Fish within, I've come around to see Jake Taylor in the stink fishing on the main lake. We've done them pictures from the other day and a bit of footage of fudgies. An amazing 80 pounds.
Still can't believe it now.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. I've come around to pick his brains. Top angler, won the Junior British Carp Championship back in 2010 and really knows his stuff. So I've got a lot to learn from him. I'm going to find out how he caught that amazing fish.
So, Tuesday morning, first thing, I woke up and I saw a couple of fish boshing in close, and I thought, I can't ignore that opportunity. So I had my marker rod set up, put the rod into the rings of where the fish showed, and luckily found this about a 4-foot strip of gravel. Put 10 spoms out on it, just fishing for a bite with a nice little multi-rig, but like fished on a bottom bait style. And woke up like early hours of the morning to a steady take. Next thing you know, I've got this massive fish in the bottom of my net. People were asking me how big it was across the lake. I won't use the language I used, but when Dan came round and identified it as fudgies, everybody just went absolutely crazy. And it was bang on 80 pounds. Just can't, the only bite I've had, and what a fish to have. So the bait I've been using this trip is Baitworks 18mm raw marine with plenty of liquid fish. I can't stress enough of how much the fish in here, or any fish, seem to love it this year. I've been using it for years now, and I think liquid attractors are a massive part of my angling at the moment, because it's a heavy oil. It can get down with the bait, and it's just, you cannot overload it. So I've been using plenty of that. A little bit of maize, because I have used, last year I came here, I was in Alamo, I had 6 takes, landed 4, and that was over a lot of maize, to be fair, a lot more maize than boilie. But this year I came armed with a lot more boilie, it's worked. But I've been using this new crustacean compound from Baitworks, just putting a little bit of liquid fish over my hook baits, getting the crustacean compound, sprinkling it over, giving it a good shake up, and whether it's worked or not, I can't tell you, but it's definitely an edge.
So I'll never let you go. Never let you go. I'll never let you go.
so I'll give you the money now.
Cheers, buddies. Well, mate, what can I say? ThreeScale, 59.5 a pound. A new PB for me, so I'm going to be getting wet, I imagine, in a minute. But absolute blinding take. Brilliant. On the Manila again. I don't know what to say, mate.
Well done, that man.
I won't get this twisted, it's all in my head. Cause darling, I know you're the one for me. These voices that taunt me as I lay in bed. Won't let you in out, they're no good for me. I roll by my heart and it's bound for you. Won't let these doubts drown out the pain I'm falling hard. I'm falling Are you ready? Are you ready for love? I'm here to warn ya that it's coming, and my love it won't stop. I'm here to tell ya, pay no mind to what they say. Just keep your focus on me. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Are you ready now? Hey, hey, hey. Are you ready now? Ooh, ooh, shake up, you ready now? Ooh, ooh, shake up, you ready now? Are you ready for love? Don't be mistaken.
Again, another incredible day today here over on the Road Lake. We've witnessed this afternoon Phil in the poo catching ThreeScale at 59 pounds and 8 ounces. So that's a new lake record. Congratulations, Phil. We've all been filled with a bit of inspiration. I've come back round to my swim, made up some fresh rigs, put a sprinkling of bait over the spots, and then got the rigs back on their spots for tonight. If I don't see myself later with a fish, I'm so sure someone else will have something around the lake to show you in the morning.
Well, it's the second to last morning and we've been invited over to the main lake by Dan. We sat there this morning and admired that sun coming up, knowing that today's going to be a very special day. I've come over to the main lake and we're transferring the stock pond into the main lake. It's the first time I've seen this going on, so let's go and see what it's about.
Got a team of 8 of us, ferrying the fish, catching the fish first, ferrying them up here to the weigh station, get them all recorded, some of them being named straight away if they're really distinctive, and then coming over to here. Bill's doing his best to hold these bars of soap and recording both sides on the camera, and then the guys are heading off down to the lake, straight into the main lake, to grow on to be 80 pounders hopefully.
So it's the last morning here at Gigantica, and it's a really eerie morning. There's this mist just rolling in across the lake, and it's sort of got this sort of real moody feel to it. Unfortunately, me and Anna lost one last night due to my own error. I was trying to pull the fish's head off, got a little bit overexcited, and we had a hook pull. So bad angling on my part, but that going forward, I can learn from my mistakes. A couple of the guys had a promising spell though. We've just come around to Billy's to see Jason with, what was it, Jace?
34 mirror.
With a 34-pound mirror, and then we're going to head off to see Dean because he's got something special. Awesome fish, Dean, and what a fantastic way to end the week. Guys, please hit the subscribe button there. It'd be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook page as well. Right, we'll be seeing you again sometime soon.
Everyone happy?
Yep.
Stick your tongue out, Dean.
Watch that, mate.